Hello, Digidestin, and welcome to the King's Court. Now, okay, really quick, before we get to the main dish or the main focus of this video, which is talking about these really cool new ace cards, I want to get this out really quick. If you're subscribed to the channel, for the record, thank you so much. We passed 250. That's crazy. We still gotta do our 200 subscriber special. We're working on that, but Jesus, we're close to 300. That's crazy. Thank you so much. But if you're subscribed to the channel, if you've noticed a lack of videos this week, me and Shelton or Michael have been sick. Yeah, like we've both been under the weather. It's been raining and it's been super cold in our area, really bad in my throat. And a couple of like last week, we uploaded some gameplay, and I'm not gonna lie, my throat was still messed up. So that's why I actually had the microphone up to my like really close to my face, and that's why it sounded a little off. Maybe some people didn't think so, but it sounded off to me. So I thought, screw it. We'll take a couple more days off because my throat was killing me. Plus, we had some IRL stuff to take care of. Nothing crazy, just life. So but we're both feeling a whole lot better, getting our strength back. So we're ready to start working on some videos again. And this is the one I wanted to come back to for Digimon because I really was interested when this came out because I woke up and I saw people in my locals group chat talking about this, and I was really interested in these cards. I wanted to talk about these because none of these cards really I'm that. If you're new to the channel, I focus on like Black War Greymon primarily. That's my favorite deck, my favorite Digimon. But I want to talk about these cards because I also like to. Not only do I like to talk about cards that are going to be like affecting the deck, but also that I think are going to be affecting the meta as well. And these cards are really good. Some of them are better than others. I'm not going to lie. Some of them are a little bit. I would say 2 out of 4 of them are really good for their respective decks, and one of them is like a little mediocre. It depends on. It's an opinion thing, really. But if you play the deck that this is going to be played in, you're probably super excited. I'm happy for everyone who finally gets some new cards to their decks because I know that's something we all want all the time. We all want new support for our favorite decks, our favorite Digimon. We want to keep playing those. So I think this is really cool, and I want to talk about this. So before we get to this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos, all that jazz. And let me know which one of these out of the 4 of these are you the most excited for. Personally, I'm most excited for. I have a lot of friends who play what's it called, Imperial Dramon, so that'd be pretty cool. I know channel member Michael we're probably gonna have to dust off his Imperial Dramon deck and start working on that. So if you want to see that from channel member Michael, also don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get to it. So the first one is one that actually caught my eye, Omnimon Ace. So all these cards are going to be coming out of BT17. Makes sense. BT17 seems to be, the main one that's going to be coming out with a bunch of crazy Ace cards. So it's a Mega Vaccine Holy Warrior Royal Knight. Makes sense. It's a DNA Digivolve Ace, so that's pretty interesting. Now, this card's a little bit iffy because I've seen some people bring up the fact that this card, unlike a lot of other the useful Ace cards, is a specific requirement, especially for a Jogris. So you gotta have a level 6 with Greymon in its name, so let's be real, War Greymon, and a level 6 with Garurumon, Metal Garurumon. This is basically just your standard fusion hot, basically, or, Yu-Gi-Oh! Polymerization fusion card that you see, but for Digimon. Hand counter, Blast DNA Digivolve. War Greymon plus Metal Garurumon. Yeah, raid and blocker. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. So it's got, like, the best of both worlds. That's really cool. On play when Digivolving, if DNA Digivolving, choose one of your opponent's Digimon and return the chosen Digimon and all of your opponent's Digimon at the same level to the bottom of the deck. Then delete one of your opponent's Digimon. That's actually not that bad. It's kind of like Omnimon X Antibody. The new shoot, what set is it? I play it, Jesus. But Omnimon X, where you can on when Digivolving, you can bounce back one of your opponent's Digimon. So this is with the highest play cost. So that's actually pretty good. Bouncing back cards is a lot more useful, honestly, right now, especially in the format we're going into with all these crazy yellow decks and all that, and green as well. So it's actually not that bad. And oh right, an overflow -5. You know, let's be real. You're gonna have your overflow. So realistically, on first glance, this card may seem a little bit iffy because some people are going to be like, you got to have a specific Digimon to pull it off. But think about it. We do have a deck this card could probably shine in. And I'm talking about the Omnimon Alter S deck. Uh, is that the name? You know, the one where you play Agumon and Garurumon, you know, Black Garurumon and all them in the same deck. I think that's the name. I had a friend who tried playing it, and I know some people in the comments and other videos I've made are big fans of that deck. So, and I'm a fan of the deck too. So that deck's really cool. So this card honestly could work there. I think this card could actually bring some life to that deck because that deck, it was good, but it was like always like missing something. This card could be that thing. So if you're excited for this card, let me know in the comments. And if you think this card could be good in that deck, also let us know. And let us know any. Also, if I miss any like you know, combos right away, like for players who actually use these cards, let me know in the comments as well. And that way, anyone else who wants to build these decks can check this out too. Because these cards could probably also bring some life for some new players too. Because the Digimon that are getting these cards are like real big fan favorites. And that's always a good way to bring new players into the game. Imperialdramon Paladin Mode Ace. Okay, also, I forgot to mention this. Sorry for the blurry pictures. These are the best I could get. These are like sneak peek pictures. These aren't like really, really good ones. So, sorry about that. This is the best I could do. Alright. Imperialdramon Paladin Mode Ace. BT17 standard. Vaccine, Ancient Holy Warrior, Digimon. Alright, Imperialdramon. Alright. Hand Counter Blast. On play when Digivolving, trash any one Digi-Evolution card of all your opponent's Digimon. Dang, that's already pretty good. Then return one card from your opponent's trash to the bottom of the deck. Ooh, that's going to mess with purple decks. Lore-wise, that makes sense. If this effect returned a level 7 card, gain 3 memory. Oh, that's pretty messed up. When attacking by returning one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digi-Evolution cards to the bottom of the deck, unsuspend this Digimon. Rule, trait, has free. Oh, yeah, that's that new trait, free. Oh, man. Okay, so, oh, overflow -5. Okay. This one's pretty good, actually. Man, think about it. You play it, and this card's, like, really, like, hates purple, if I'm being honest with you. Because the whole return a card, there aren't a lot of, like, oh, yellow, too. So, like, this really like messes with those kind of decks because think about it, there aren't a lot of like purple, like I mean like red, black. Not a lot of decks really have like a lot of recyclability. That's always been an issue. Thank God we get the scramble cards eventually for that. But this card can be really useful against messing with cards that really want to be in the discard because let's be real, the discard is becoming like really crazy to this point. It's pretty much gotten to the point like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where the graveyard is the second hand basically. So it's getting pretty nuts. So this card's actually pretty good for that. So yeah, then return. Oh yeah, so let me make sure I read this right. Trash any one Digi-Evolution card of all your opponent's Digimon. So basically, you could have like multiple Digimon on field, and you could trash one Digi-Evolution from all of them. That's pretty crazy. Then return one card from your opponent's trash to the bottom of the deck. That's pretty nuts. If this effect returned a level 7 card, gain 3 memory. So basically, you could play this card, use its ability to keep going. That's honestly even crazier. And then gain 3 memory. When attacking by returning one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digi-Evolution cards to the bottom of the deck, unsuspend this Digimon. Okay, so basically, you can bounce back one of your opponent's like smaller Digimon or something. Or heck, if they like you play this early enough, you could just get another swing in. That's pretty crazy, actually. And the free traits is also really good. So that's really interesting. This is a pretty good card, honestly. An Overflow 5. Again, what do you expect? It's a play cost 9, so 5 sounds about fair. It's a level 7, so okay, like I said, Channel Member Michael is the one who's out of the two of us who's played this deck. I do have a lot of friends at locals who like are just gaga over Imperialdramon. I swear it's like the most popular deck I've seen play there at our locals at least. So I know a good amount of people who are gonna want this card. So I think it's pretty good, honestly. I don't really think any of these cards are inherently bad, but I think some are better than others. But this one's pretty good. Let me know what you think in the comments. It's really interesting. I'm gonna be honest with you. The more I read through these, the more I think, okay, I'm the more like you ever just read something out loud, and it's not until like later in the day you really just realize how good something is, or like it just pops to you or something. I said it's gonna happen to me. Gallantmon Crimson Mode Ace. A new Crimson mode, so Gallantmon has got to be like one of the most biggest fan favorite Digimon there is. I have a friend who doesn't even play the game, but his favorite Digimon is the Guillaumon line. So hey, maybe I can finally get him to start playing. All right, Gallantmon Crimson Mode Ace BT17 Mega Virus Holy Warrior makes sense. Besides the last one, spoilers ahead, all these are Holy Warriors, so makes sense. Hand counter blast Digimon. On play when Digivolving, choose any number of your opponent's Digimon whose total DP adds up to 1500 or less and delete them. Okay, so it's got that wide AoE like attack all enemies or delete all enemies ability. That's pretty good because that's what the old Crimson mode did too, I think. It's been a while since I've seen Crimson Mode. When attacking once per turn, for every 10 cards in both players' trash one card from the top of your opponent's security stack. Oh, that's going to piss off purple players. Again, lore-wise, that makes sense. Okay, that's pretty cool. Overflow 5. It's just pretty cool, actually. And it really, and with all the new stuff coming out, like we still got red memory boost, we got the red training cards, the scramble cards, and the Guillemon decks has gotten faster over the years, especially so. This card is actually pretty good. I think this card's good, and especially if you like still play the old Gallantmon, now you got two cards that can trash your opponent's security for every 10 cards in the trash. So hey, okay, I feel like I'm ragging on purple a little bit too much. I'm sorry. I don't mean like that. I'm just like it makes sense lore wise because again, the Holy Knights, the Royal Knights, the Warriors, how they fight against the Demon Lords. I just love it when the game puts the lore together, like fits the lore. I really like that. So I think that's cool. All right, now the last one. Oh man, that's a lot of text. Okay. Oh boy. And any Yu-Gi-Oh, any people who watch our Yu-Gi-Oh content as well, I feel like this is the old Relinquish card. Remember that one? Oh man, I got a friend. I got a couple. One, two, three. I got like 4 friends I know are gonna be excited for this card. All right, Shine Greymon Burst Mode Ace. That's really interesting actually because look back, like if you go to Gallantmon Crimson, it's Crimson mode and Paladin. So they're going with like they're going like Dragon Ball Z style Final Form sort of thing. That's pretty cool. All right, Gallantmon Crimson Mode Ace BT17 obvious. Holy Warrior. Okay, it's the Holy Warrior. Yeah. All right. Last Digivolve. On play, when Digivolving, choose any number of your opponent's Digimon whose total DP adds up to 1500 or less and delete them. Okay. Oh shoot. oh. Oh, I made an oopsie. Oh man. I made an oopsie. Sorry about that, everybody. Technical difficulties here. Oh man, I'm sorry. I accidentally shoot. This is what happens when I don't have my coffee. I accidentally double clicked and double pasted the. I basically accidentally copied the same text. Oh man, I'm sorry. Okay. Shoot. Okay. Ignore this. Sorry about that. Shine Greymon Burst Mode Ace BT17 Vaccine Light Drag. Okay, I thought it was weird because I was like, wait, he's not a holy warrior. He's not even a member of he's not even a member. So I was like, that was weird. Okay, but Light Dragon. Okay, that's better. Digivolve Shine Greymon cost 4. That's not bad actually. It's a yellow only, so okay, that's pretty cool. Hand counter blast Digivolve. On play when Digivolving, you may play one Tamer card from your hand without paying the cost. Okay, you Marcus people fan. All right, you guys, your Marcus. There you go. Then, for every one of your Tamers, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 5,000 DP for the turn. My fellow Black War Greymon players, this is why we got a main deck. Metal Greymon X Antibody Virus. For that turn where we're immune to DP reduction. When attacking by suspending up to 2 of your yellow Tamers, for every Tamer this effect suspended, this Digimon gains security. Whoa, that's actually pretty good. Okay, I have a couple of friends, like I said, who play this deck, And one thing you could always be sure of, at least, when Shine Greymon, when the deck attacks, you don't really take that many hits because the deck isn't really focused on that. It's like when they swing with Shine Greymon, because it's meant to like get all their Marcuses out and have them do swinging too. But the fact this one, it could come in, hit for like a couple of big jabs, and have Marcus going for the last hits. That's that's pretty interesting actually. Okay. These cards, like I said, I think are really good. Like I said, I got a couple of friends who play this deck. I know two of them I know are subscribed to the channel and watch our videos, so they're probably watching this and just going crazy over this card. You guys know who you are. Man, so makes me wonder if does this mean they'll make more of the burst because they got Shine Greymon burst mode ace. Makes me wonder will they make like a Rose Mon burst mode ace. It's really interesting. So basically, all these cards are pretty good, especially for their respective decks. Let me say. Okay, so I think out of all of them, Omnimon might be the the most underwhelming, only because the fact that it's gonna be good primarily in one specific deck, but in that deck, this card could be a serious contender. So I wouldn't sleep on this card, and I wouldn't sleep on that deck. That deck could be pretty good. Imperial Paladin mode, this card's pretty good too. The fact that it can bounce back stuff is really good, and it can get rid of specific cards in your opponent's trash. So that's really good. This one, the fact that it can just hit really hard again, it makes sense. This deck has always been meant to like hit really hard, so this is pretty cool right here. And the fact that it can like mass delete a bunch of stuff, so that's pretty interesting right there. And I think it's hard to really say, but I think these two might be the best ones for their respective decks. And hell, might even start bringing some more life into the Gallantmon deck. And not as many people have been playing Shine Greymon ever since the hit. But shoot, I wouldn't be surprised we start seeing videos of people who do market watches. Shine Greymon's going to start being bought out. I'm willing to bet money on that. So that's pretty much everything. I think all these cards are really good, and I'm really excited to see how these are going to affect the meta. But let me know in the comments what you think of these cards. Do you think any of them are like not that good? Some are better than others. And which one are you the most excited for? Let me know in the comments. For my friends, I'm excited for this one, like I said, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm still hoping for someday we'll get like a Black or Greymon ace, maybe, or heck, maybe a Gaiomon Ito mode ace, because we haven't. If you're familiar with Digimon lore, we haven't gotten Gaiomon's Ito mode yet. So hey, fingers crossed eventually, right? Man, hopefully. But that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.